Hey, it's Friday at 4. I'm excited. It's raining outside, y'all. It just like started raining. So if y'all hear a bunch of thunder, just know it's storming here in Dallas, which is, I guess it is kind of rainy season when I think about it, I guess. Anyway. So if y'all hear thunder, that's why, but it's still Friday and it's still 4, and so we're still gonna keep it moving. So today, we're gonna talk about, haven't you heard that people are looking for you? So the song, that was by Patrice Rushen. It's one of my favorite artists. I love her. So I love old school. I guess it's old school now. Yeah, I love old school music. And the song says, I've been looking for you. Haven't you heard? And so today I want to talk about how people are looking for you. Customers are looking for you. Clients are looking for you. And I want to make sure that you are positioned in the right place to be found when these people are looking for you. Because that's why you're in business, right? So we can hop right on in. So my first question to you all, and you all know I love the interactivity inside the chat room. So if you have any questions, comments, shout outs, whatever, just go for it, make it happen. And I love to interact with you all. So when you launched your business and did you fully really consider how you were going to gain clients? And I asked that question because I think about when I was launching my business, I knew what I wanted to do and I knew how I wanted to do it, but I hadn't fully fleshed out a marketing plan or strategy to get customers. I just knew that I wanted to be in business. I wanted to work for myself and that I wanted to put my gifts and talents to use. And it's crazy because I started a marketing company, but even me, I didn't sit and like dissect my business the way that I probably should have 6 years ago when I started. Yeah, it was 6 years ago. 6 years ago when I started. See, Bernita said, not in depth, just had an idea. Same here. I had an idea. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted the outcome to be or to look like, but I didn't pick apart and put together step by step a strategy of how to get there. And so the first probably 3 years of my business, I'm going to say, was pure God and luck. I had clients, I was making money, but it was God and it was luck. And over time, I continued to refine and refine and refine. 5 years in, I stopped doing business altogether. And then when I relaunched, before I got back into business this time in May, I sat down. I first got a coach and began to really figure out what I wanted to do with my branding step by step. Who did I want to be talking to? What did I want to sound and look like? What was the feel of my brand? What was the language that I would be using? All of that types of stuff I did intentionally. All that stuff I did intentionally so that I wouldn't be missing the mark. So just like me and Bernita just said, you know, we get so caught up and excited about launching and getting this thing off the ground. And sometimes all of the pieces don't come together in the beginning, but I'm going to help y'all today. So that's what we're going to do. So one of the things that I really wanted to share, because Black women-owned businesses, that is my heart, that is my passion, that is my audience, that's who I'm talking to or want to talk to. Not that I'm excluding anybody else, because I will do business with whomever, but that's the core, that's where my passion lies. And I think it's because we're so talented and we have so much to offer. And I see us, you know, we're launching businesses left and right. It's crazy how quickly, I think the stat that I read yesterday was like within the last 10 years, Black women-owned businesses the launch of Black women-owned businesses have grown like 67%. And that's huge. Like, to think that just in 2008, as opposed to 2018, that all of these businesses are now flooding the marketplace. But we're also failing in business. And I'm watching and I'm paying attention, and I follow us everywhere. If I see a Black woman doing something, I'm like, let me see what she's doing. Let me support her. Let me get behind her. Let me spread the word if it's good or whatever. But it's certain things that I see that we're missing and where we're missing the mark. And so follow along with me today, because I'm going to share 6 ways that you could properly position your business so that when people are looking for you, that you can be found. Okay, so the first one is to have a nicely designed, highly functioning website. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm gonna take the nicely designed part first, because most of you can understand what that is. You know good design when you see it, or maybe not. I mean, some people don't have a designer's eye. I do. When I see something, I know off top whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. But making sure that it looks clean and that it looks crisp, that when people come there, it's inviting, that it's giving off the energy that you want to give off. Websites give off energy. I'm sure you have gone to some websites and looked around and said, I don't know. I don't know, click next. So make sure that it's polished and that it's clean and that all your content and your information is up to date and that it is spell checked. And that your design is crisp, that your pictures aren't pixelated and looking all crazy, because I see that a lot. And also make sure that your site is optimized for search engines. When people are looking for you on Google, you want to be found. You want people to be able to see you. And it's very competitive on Google, search. It's hard to rank on the first page, and that's where most people stop. If they go to page 2, that's like, because they're really looking for something. But most people stop on page 1. And one of my posts, or one of my points later on in this little video, I'm going to share how to get on the first page. But again, make sure that it's easy to navigate, that it's crisp, that it's clean and concise. And I tell people all the time, if you don't have a website in this day and age, you're not in business. I know it might sound funny, and you may be making money somehow, and you may be doing something. But if you don't have a website to back you, where people can find you when they need you, I need you to get on that, okay? All right, so I posted something earlier this week on Instagram and Facebook, and it was 10 reasons why your business needs a strong website. So go look at that. I'm giving 10 good reasons why you would need a good website, and you can get all the information there. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach out to me. So number 2 is be smart with social media. So I see a lot of foolishness We all see a lot of foolishness on social media, right? But you want your messaging to stand out. You don't want to be lost in the crowd of everything and every post that's out there. People are posting left and right, day in, day out. I know I post like crazy sometimes when I have time. So you want to make sure that your messaging is standing out and that people can see what it is that you're doing and that it can resonate. Because if I have a hair salon and it's another hair salon around the corner, what is going to differentiate me from them if we both are doing natural hair? I have to speak the language of the person that I want to reach. I have to stand out to them. I have to make an impression, right? Create business pages, people. This is a pet peeve of mine. Oh my God. Create a business page for your business on Instagram and Facebook. Don't sit there and rely on your personal page to do all the heavy lifting for you, because you cannot place ads. You cannot do analytics. You cannot see who is watching what or how many people have watched what. You can't even tell whether you're winning or losing out here because you are doing everything from your personal page. And then when you want to share something personally, you know, share pictures of your kids, or you're going on vacation with your boo, or whatever is going on, you got all that stuff going on in the middle. So people may or may not see your business messaging. You don't know, because you got all this stuff jumbled up. And sure, if you have a business page and you post something that's just like this video, this is from my business page, but I shared it to my personal page because I want people on my personal page to possibly see it. That's just another way for me to gain traction. But don't let that be the only way that you're communicating with people. And you want to just give a professional feel and look. You want people to know that you're really in business. So get a business page. I'm gonna get off that soapbox, because that's a pet peeve of mine, for real. It's to see people that are saying they're in business, but where's your business page? Anyway, another way to be smart on social media is to choose where you're going to be based on where your customers are, not based upon where you want to be or where you are. Okay. For instance, I can easily say, I really like Snapchat, so I'm only going to focus on Snapchat. I'm only going to post on Snapchat, and it's fun. But am I really going to reach the people that I want on Snapchat? Is that where my audience lives? Is that where they receive their information? Is that where they search for referrals to businesses or anything? So one of the things that I did this year in shifting my, what do I want to say? I guess my focus in my business is I'm only on really Instagram, Facebook, and now LinkedIn. I'm not on anything else. I used to be on Twitter really heavily. I still post sometimes on Twitter just because I like Twitter. But, and I have met a lot of awesome people on Twitter over the years that have helped bolster my business and just good contacts on there. But for the most part, the people that I want to talk to are on LinkedIn. So I'm starting to shift a little bit more and focus a little bit more there in posting. And if you're following me or you're my friend on LinkedIn, if you're one of my contacts, you'll see that I post more there. And I also have a business page on LinkedIn. So it's not just my personal page, it's also a business page there. Also, make sure your posts are accurate. It's already enough false information out here on social media as it is. It's already enough what's the word? What y'all president be saying? Fake news. It's already enough fake news out here. So don't, make sure that the stuff that you're sharing and that you're posting is accurate, including your spelling and your grammar. So this one is for a friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but if she's watching, she already knows who I'm that I'm talking to her. So earlier this week, she shared a post, and it was from somebody's business. I don't want to tell y'all what it said because I may tell y'all. Anyway, it was ridiculous. Like, the stuff that was spelled was so, oh my God, it was horrible. And it just looked bad. That's all I can say. It just looked bad. And so she shared it with me. And of course, I mean, I stood up for that person because like I said, I always am a champion for Black women in business. If we're doing something, we're stepping out there, I'm always gonna, be behind that. But at the same time, I was like, sis, you making yourself look crazy, and people are not gonna want to do business with you because they'll perceive that as you being ignorant or you not being capable of providing them the service that they're looking for. People are looking for people who are polished, not perfect, but polished. So make sure that your stuff is polished. So my number 3 way to make sure that you're properly getting in front of the right audience is email marketing. That's a major key, major key. That's another thing that I shifted to doing this year a lot more. Before, I don't know, I was kind of fearful of emailing people. I'm like, I don't want to email them too much. I want to make sure that if I email them, I have something that's worth saying to say. And I just didn't put a whole lot of focus into my email marketing. But let me tell y'all, email is where it's at. Email is where it's at. That's all I can say. A contact that you own is worth so much more than a contact that Facebook owns. Facebook knows all our email. If they want to email us right now, they can go right to our inbox and get our attention because they own our emails. They own our email addresses. So if you own an email address and you're collecting them over time, you can nurture those leads and continue to talk to those people and build a relationship just as if you were, talking to them on the phone or something, giving them information over time. And then when they're ready to make a purchasing decision, then they can say, you know what, I remember that Bernita had X, Y, and Z for sale. Maybe I need to call her, instead of them sitting there saying, who do I know that has this? So making sure that you're staying in front of people all the time and staying top of mind. Email is amazing. So collect email addresses and then actually email them, and email them consistently, not too much. Markeisha, I see you here. Don't email them too much. Markeisha said I was emailing her too much one time. I had too much going on. But email them enough to where you can stay top of mind and stay in their focus, so that when they're ready to do something, that you're the first person that they think of, and you're not there just emailing them when you're ready to sell something. Give them something worth opening your email for. Don't just sell. Give them information, talk, and ask for feedback. There's so many ways to engage people on email. I did a 5-day marketing challenge that I posted earlier. It was either earlier in the week or last week I posted. It's on Facebook, and it's on Instagram, and it's on LinkedIn. So, hey, Ray. So go on my Facebook page, sign up for the 5-day Power Your Email Challenge if you want to learn how to email people. So Bernita says, how often? Weekly, monthly? I think it really depends on your business. I don't think it's one answer for any business. However, I wouldn't be so I wouldn't email them only monthly if I really wanted to push and grow my business, because in a month something has changed. Somebody may have gone and done, made a purchasing decision outside of working with you. What I do, I try to stay on my email weekly to bi-weekly. And I also set up autoresponders on my email. So if you sign up for an email with me, or you sign up for my subscription list, you'll get emails probably that first week every day, just so that I can continue to talk to you and continue to be in your email inbox. And then after that, it may be like once a week or once every 2 weeks or so. But I try to make sure that it's more than just monthly, because I don't want to fall off somebody's radar. That's a good question. Hey, Joseph. Number 4 is make sure that you can make your customers your salespeople. And that's I think that's a major key too. That's about as good as email because people are 4 times as likely to do business with you and purchase from you if they hear from a friend that you're awesome. I mean, just think about how many times you see on Facebook somebody's like, I need a recommendation for a nail lady. And everybody's like, oh, girl, go to my nail lady because she's the bomb. Or go to my hair, my hairstylist because I love her. Or people like to brag about the people that they do business with or the people that they like to do business with. If they don't, they gonna tell you they don't like it, and they're gonna tell you not to go there too. So don't sully your brand and be talked about in a negative way. Be talked about in a good way. But empower your customers to refer people to you. Incentivize them. Create a referral program. Ask them to refer you. They might not automatically think, you know what, I really did like her service and she did a good job and if the price was right, maybe I should tell 6 people. But if you ask for the referral and you give them a way to refer you to somebody else, and then you incentivize them, you've gained 6 other people and you didn't really have to pay anything. And word of mouth is much more powerful than Facebook and pay-per-click and whatever other advertising you might do. So if you do nothing else that I said today, you can do that one for free. All right? Yes, Markeisha, you are on the email subscription list, girl. I'm going to email you today. No, I might email you tonight, girl. So Markeisha was on my email list. It's an inside joke. And she signed up at a time when I was sending out the autoresponder. So she was getting that, but she was also getting other emails from me. And she's like, wait a minute, why am I getting all these emails? But she loved me, so she didn't unsubscribe. So anyway, number 5 is guest blogging and joint ventures. So that's another way that I have got out in front of people is by leveraging other people's audiences. If we're doing something that's similar or we talk to the same audience or our business caters to the same type of people and it's not like a direct competition, sometimes even if it is a direct competition, it doesn't really matter because people are going to do business with you if they really want to. But I'm trying to think. Okay, let's go back to the hair salon situation, right? So say you own a hair salon, but your girl down the street, she does eyebrows and lashes, right? So y'all may get together and y'all may cross-pollinate each other's contacts. You may refer people to her. She may refer people to you. If you have a blog, you may have her come on and write a blog about, how to spruce up your look with eyelashes and eyebrows or something. I don't know. But it just makes sense for you. If you're talking to the same people and you're leveraging the same type of audience, then why not? Do a joint venture. Do an event with somebody who is trying to reach the same audience. For instance, I, of course, do marketing with small women-owned businesses. Somebody who may be looking for my clients would be like a business banker. So I could ask them to sponsor an event for me, and they're going to email and market to all of their clients and all of the people that they do business with, but that's going to put my name out there. So that's another good way to grow really fast, really, with really strong, targeting to the right audience. So collaborate, don't compete. A lot of times you see people out here and they may be 2 steps ahead of you and you feeling like, they won't do business with me or they won't want to collaborate with me or, you might get a little jealous, be honest. And, you block your blessings that way. So collaborate with people instead of trying to compete. And my final way, number 6, to make sure that you get out in front of the right audience is something that I love to do. And I haven't done it in a while. I haven't had a client ask for or required to do this. But pay-per-click, what is that? So it's basically advertising on Google and putting your ads out there so that when people search on the search engines, your ad pops up. So I know that y'all have been on Google 1,000,001 times and you type in soul food restaurant. I don't know. I'm hungry, y'all. I ain't ate. So That's why that came to mind. You type in soul food restaurant on your computer and boop, you get a list of all the soul food restaurants around you. But at the top, it'll say, you know, visit Norma's Cafe, or, you know, go to South Dallas Cafe, or what's the other one that everybody likes? What's the one? Oh, Jesus. I used to go, Sweet Georgia Brown. That's it. But then next to it, it'll say, don't laugh at me, Bernita, because I'm hungry. So next to it, it'll say real little ad. So that lets you know that they paid to be there. So remember earlier I said I was going to tell you how to get on the front page of Google. And really, pay-per-click is the main way to do that until you build enough traffic and your site is strong enough to draw or to boost itself to be on the first page. And so basically what happens is you're bidding for a position with, you're bidding on keywords so that you can rise to the top and so that people can see you. And they see you before all the organic ads, or I guess search results anyway. So I love pay-per-click. It has really helped my business when people are looking for marketing assistance, or they're looking for branding, or I have bid on terms for Black-owned businesses in Dallas. People can find me that way. I try to make sure that I'm not bidding on like really competitive keywords, but ones that, and phrases that people would actually search for. And even if it takes me a while to get to who I want, at least I know that they're looking for me. I'm not looking for them, right? So that's my 6 ways. That's my 6 ways to make sure that when people are looking for you, you can be found. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, of course, always, as I say, you can always reach me in my inbox. If you have a question about branding or marketing your business and you want to know how to get out there and get in front of the right people, I have a link that's in my bio. Well, not in the bio, in the, the caption of this video. But I'm also going to post it in the comments, because you can get a free, boom, there you go, it's in the comments. You can get a free consultation with me one-on-one, and we can talk about your marketing strategy, how to position your business. If you need me to look over your website and tell you what that you may be able to do better, or whatever. Don't just, book some time just to talk to me. So let me not say whatever. But if it's about business and it's about marketing, or you have an idea, you want to know if it's viable, whatever it is, book me. I would love to talk to you. And that's all I have. I'm about to go get something to eat, because y'all know I done sat here and talked about Norma's and South Dallas Cafe. I'm not going to any of that. I cooked. I'm about to go in this kitchen and get me something to eat. But y'all enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Y'all be blessed. And thank you for joining me for another Friday at 4. I'll see y'all next week.